Hello and welcome to my introduction video. I'd like to thank Creative Scotland for the Open Fund grant, which is going to enable me to develop a producer's portfolio over the next 5 months. Part of this project involves sharing any knowledge and experiences that I have over the course of the project, and we decided that the best way to do that would be to use some screen recording software that records what's going on my screen here and also records the audio. So it'll record audio from a microphone, it'll record audio from my DAW. I am going to assume a basic to mid-level understanding of technical aspects of audio and jargon, but if there's anything I cover here or in any of my upcoming videos that you don't understand, you want me to break down, please do leave me a comment. I'll be really happy to answer any questions, and if I don't know the answer myself, maybe we can put our heads together and find out some solutions, because I love troubleshooting. Speaking of which, the first challenge I faced involved choosing a screen recorder and getting it to work properly, because my DAW, Cubase, it's the main one I use, plays the audio at a particular bit rate and sampler rate that gets routed through my Motu sound card, and then the screen recorder wants to record at a different sample rate and bit rate. So that was causing a conflict. I couldn't get Cubase to play audio and have the screen recorder capture that audio at the same time. So to cut a very, very long story short, what I ended up doing was buying a second sound card that was a PCI sound card from Asus, and I installed it inside my desktop computer here. So I'm using one to play audio from Cubase and the other to record the audio in my screen recorder. Although I won't be using Cubase in this first introduction video, because what I'm going to talk about is what screen recorder I ended up choosing. So let's have a look here. OBS Studio is free, so there's just a problem. These mouse clicks and the yellow circle around my mouse, OBS Studio doesn't seem to do that, and I think that's quite important to see what I'm doing. So I had a look at AceThinker Screen Grabber Pro. I found out that when I installed that, my mouse started becoming very jittery and acting weird, no smooth action, so I scrapped that. This one and the next two coming up are all budget screen recorders. There's a couple of really expensive ones on the market. These ones are all up to about £100, that's UK sterling. The next one I tried was Power Rec. I downloaded that and I bought it because it all seemed to be working fine, but 1 week later all of a sudden it just stopped capturing audio, even though it was showing me in the GUI that audio was coming in. When the video was outputted, it was completely silent. So I got in touch with technical support and they were completely useless. I'm expecting a refund that's going to be forced through by PayPal. So it's definitely a thumbs down for customer support from Power Rec. What I'm using now is Bandicam, and so far throughout all my tests it seems to be acting great. So I think that's enough for my first introduction video. In the next one I'm going to go over the equipment that I use. So I probably won't be going into Cubase just yet. I'll be using photographs and showing you my mixing desk, my audio interfaces, my patch bays and my outboard effects, insert effects, MIDI controllers, and my speakers, my monitors, all that stuff. And then I think in the third video I will start playing some music. So by that point you'll have an understanding of where all my equipment's going and how it's all wired up and how everything connects to everything else. So thanks very much for watching. Thank you again to Creative Scotland, and I'll see you in video number 2.